you. I didn't say it to somebody, but it kind of feels good to actually say out loud, like we were doing a working women's appreciation, and the women were like, no. I had goodie bags of candy, and like, no, that's okay. I said, oh, okay, there's plenty of other people that'll take one. Have a good day.
Yeah, and
I was super polite about it, but it felt really good to be like, okay, I'll go find somebody else.
You're lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
And on that note, too, if you're handing a business card to somebody and they're looking, we're women, we're intuitive, we know, we can read faces. And if they're looking and they're like, I don't want, I'm going to be checking this card the minute she leaves, say, you know what, I'm going to give this to somebody else. You just don't want this right now. And for some women, they're like, fine. And, and you walk away and you saved your business card. But some were like, wait, no. Like, no, let me see what you have. So don't be afraid to pull back on your do not be afraid. So compare, so women like their opinion, so compare to what she is using, especially what she's using. And even if it's soap and water, that's great because, oh my gosh, if they're using soap and water and they use Mary Kay, it's gonna be night and day. One of the most important things is when it says stop talking, stop talking. You can lose a recruit, you can lose a sale if you don't let them think, and you could go on and on and on and on. You'll talk yourself right out of it. Yes, Tasha.
All I'll say is I've done that many times, and you can see it happening.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think, in all honesty, I think we've all done that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's a learned thing, which is so great about this business is we're always learning. I mean, the nationals are always learning. I just love the way Roya talks to us about how she's going to this to learn and this to learn, and she brings it back, so we, brings it all back to us. So we're all learning. So, okay, let's get to the first page where it says the booking challenge or the 30 days and all. Okay, so who wants to be my first volunteer? Amy.
See, I told you.
Okay. Hi, Amy. This is Debbie. I'm the consultant.
Okay.
No. Don't worry, I might get you back.
I know.
Hi, Amy. This is Debbie. I'm really excited about something. Do you have a minute?
Just a quick minute, yeah.
Okay, great. I've just started my own Mary Kay business, teaching skincare and color cosmetics. As a part of my training, I'm going to be pampering 30 ladies to do a facial in 30 days. I could really use your help. What I would love to do is invite you and just a couple of friends to maybe family to a facial and makeover. And as my thanks, you'll receive a special gift from me. Isn't it fun to receive gifts?
Yeah, I guess.
So
do you want me to be difficult?
You can be.
Okay. Or
just be as you've experienced. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So why don't you just grab your calendar and we'll set a date?
Yeah, I don't think I really have time right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just set a date that's tentative because I book up really, really fast. And if at that time it doesn't work, we can reschedule or push it back up.
I wouldn't even know when I could get to you right now. My kids their schedules are crazy with sports, and my husband works a really crazy schedule, and I don't even know when I could book with you right now.
Oh, I so get that. I really so get that. We're all so busy. But I'm sure you'd have like 20 minutes here and there just to throw it in quick. I'm sure your friends would really like it too.
I don't really have a lot of friends. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Well,
I don't really get out very much.
Okay, well, why don't we just do it you and I just together? Just you and I could do it real quick. And then just stop.
I'm debating if how difficult I want to be. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my thing. I don't really do makeup and stuff.
Are you into skincare?
No.
No? What do you wash your face with?
The bar of Dove I wash my body with.
Really?
Do you love how that feels when your skin flakes off your body?
I don't really have that happen. People always tell me I have great skin.
It's only a matter of time. That's what I want to say.
All right, well, let's just keep this
Sorry, I'm
focused.
sorry, Jenny.
So
It's that high eye in me, I'm sorry.
I know, but we wanted them to,
Well, this was all me though. This was all things
Yep.
I said before.
okay, so
So-
what was, okay, so the last thing you said was,
People tell me I have great skin.
okay, you do, as a matter of fact, you do, but I just want to point out that I really would love to get your opinion with this because you know how the free radicals out in the air polluting our skin is just not going to be like our moms or our moms before us, and our children's is not going to be the same because the ozone layer is just really just aging our skin. I would just love for you to try it. I really need your opinion on this. I just have to do it. I promise it will only take 20 minutes. Could I just squeeze it in maybe during the lunch hour or maybe a nap time with the kids?
I'd have to bring them with me.
That's fine. We could put a movie on. That's awesome.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so which is better for you? Beginning of the week or the end?
Oh, it's all the same.
Okay.
You just say how mom it is.
Okay, and then so you just book. Now, it depends on how really difficult she might have gotten.
It could get worse.
It could get worse. You have to really think.
You don't want to scare everyone away either.
You don't want to scare anyone, but you have to really think, is this somebody that is just never going to take care of themselves? No matter what you say, no matter what you do, are they never, ever going to take care of themselves? Because then you're just doing them by pushing this on them and maybe even being so good that you could sell them something. It's a disservice if it's just sitting there. And that because it's just, at that point, then it's not doing you any good. And it's not doing the Mary Kay name any good because then they're like, oh yeah, this pushy lady just made me da da da. So, right? I mean, it's a true fact. So you have to think about that. Your gut, listen to your gut. Your gut is always going to tell you how far to push. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, Caitlin. You just turn around and mind your feet. Hey, Caitlin. Hi, this is Debbie. Do you have a minute? Or are you busy with family?
I have a few minutes.
Okay, great. I've been in a challenge by the company to book 8 classes by the first 2 weeks of the beginning of the month to earn a special recognition at our annual seminar. So I instantly thought of you because I knew you would help me out.
Aww.
My skincare parties are only take 1 hour, plus it's really fun girlfriend time. So weekdays or weekends, which works best for you?
Probably weekends and usually Fridays work better.
Okay, do you like morning or afternoon?
Afternoons.
Great. How about Saturday? She was easy. Okay, but remember to stop the talking, don't say another word. Hey.
Hey.
So hi, Megan. This is Debbie, and I am a Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. We met the other day at Nordstrom, and thanks again for that great service. This skirt fits amazing.
Great.
So I was wondering, it was just really so wonderful to run into you, and I just can't remember. I remember I was saying to you that I just love your haircut. Well, it's amazing. If I'm watching her do that, I'm losing my credit. I didn't think I was ADHD, but maybe I am. Okay, so I have to compliment you again on your hair. I absolutely love it. Where do you get it done?
Oh, my friend Danielle does it.
Really? Does she take other clients?
She does. I can give you a friend.
I would love it. I would love it. So, is that her? Oh, that's your girl. You gotta go.
Sorry, I'm really busy. Can you talk another time?
Okay, Olivia, let's finish this off. Okay, so I'm still talking. Okay, so listen, I would love to arrange a pampering session with you. Why don't you grab your calendar and let's set a date?
I'm really busy for the next couple of weekends. What about next month? Would that work for you?
Next month would, however, I would really love to try this on your skin. This product is amazing. Do you think we could meet during the week, at night maybe, if you're really that busy?
Would you be available after 6?
I would be.
That sounds good.
Great, Olivia. Okay, so how about 6 on Tuesday night? Does that work for you?
That sounds perfect.
Hey, listen, if you would like to, you could also bring a couple of friends. You could come to our girls' night out. It would be fun. We serve a light dinner. We do recognition, and we have lots of raffles and fun and games. Would you like to come?
Oh, is there a cover charge?
Of course not. Everything's free.
There's a bouncer too.
Is he cute?
I'm sorry.
Well, who can, resist free food and pampering?
Exactly. So I'm going to call you like 2 days before just to get the names of your friends so I can save you all a seat. And I'm going to have a gift for you there when you come. And if you could just tell me their names and numbers so I can call them ahead and just get I really just want to know their skin tone and what they use so I can know what to tweak for, because I really want to make sure that their skincare is perfect for them. They have an amazing experience. Is that all right?
It sounds good to me. I'm not sure if they'd be willing to give their numbers. Is that a problem?
It's not a problem, no. Maybe you could call them ahead of time and let them know that I would be calling them so that they're not freaked out, and I'm just going to ask them a few questions about their skin. Would that be all right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah, y'all are making me look bad. Come on now.
Try some objections.
In my defense, I didn't realize the first one was people I already knew. I wouldn't have been quite so mean. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize it was, you're my friend and I'm starting a business. I wouldn't have been so mean.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't have been so mean.
Okay.
Just a little.
Want to try one? Okay, so we're going to do I don't have time. Or do you want to do I don't have a babysitter?
Surprise me.
Let's do I don't have a babysitter.
Okay.
Okay, so you tell me you don't have a babysitter. And so I'm going to now say, most of us have kids, and I totally understand that. Obviously, my kids are grown, but I do babysit. I do work, and I do babysit my little granddaughter, which, by the way, is the best thing since sliced bread. So what we can do is we can go ahead and pick out a tentative date. Then we can call around you can call around and get a sitter, and then make sure she knows that you will be calling. You have to tell her, so I'm telling you this, that you know that you will be calling for a sitter as well, and that, okay, so what I'm going to word it down for you. So I'm going to say, when you call around that sitter, I'm going to be getting someone to watch my granddaughter as well. So I'm going to be getting a sitter just so you know that I'm going to have to pay her whether you can or not. So let's try and make sure that we get this on the same page when we do this. And that way she's going to respect the date if you tell her that, your time is valuable. That's what you really want to say. Now, it could be, whatever is your excuse, but you really, really want to make sure that when someone knows that your time is valuable, not only will they respect it, but they're going to respect your business and more likely to say, oh, this is a professional woman. So, all right, so let's do, because that was, yeah?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, also, hi. Okay. When you are
This is Val over here talking.
When you are getting ready to do these bookings and you're going to pick up the phone, you have your objections ready, you also want to ask yourself, I always do this, like, what level of confidence am I feeling today? And the reason I say that, and Debbie, you might agree, is like if you've had a stressful day at work or whatever and you're a 3 when you usually feel 6, you have to remember that you might be extra sensitive to the objections. So if you're recognizing how you feel, you're not going to take it so personal when they say no. Does that make sense? So I know it sounds a little corny, but you really need to understand emotionally where you're feeling that day. Because emotions change every hour, let's be real, right? So if you are just in a lower place, like if you know, like, oh, this is my time of the month, or I know after I hang out with these people at work, my energy is always here, right? So one, don't call your hardest booking your lead.
That would be me.
Gauge that too. Say like, okay, out of this list, where am I going to be most successful? So if you're really if you're usually a 6 and you're feeling a 3, don't set yourself up for failure. This is ways that you can set yourself up for success during your booking time. I say this from experience because especially when you're an I, you're an emotional roller coaster because other people really do affect you. So I always have to ask myself that. So when someone says no to me, because if I really took it all personal, I wouldn't make another phone call. You know what I mean? So this way you can really just say, just like the greatest salesman in the world, the scrolls, they say, you have to let your actions control your emotions, not your emotions control your actions. Okay, so I just want to say that as you're doing these bookings, because every day you're going to be in a different mood, something's going to happen. So this way, it's still a powerful hour of booking for you, and you know it has nothing to do with what you said or whatever. So if you're just it's just make sure you just are really knowing how you're feeling going into the bookings. So if you're still exhausted after, don't say that was a bad booking hour. You should always feel good about an hour of booking, even if you got all no's. Because why? You did the hour of booking. That makes sense?
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to get those no's.
Yeah.
You have to have that time of booking where you literally have just heard crickets and all you did was leave voicemails. Because that is the people that you see that are always having parties. Do you think people have parties in their books that never got a no? No, they said, I feel crummy. This is my job. I want to get paid for it, so I have to do it. I can't let boss X, Y, and Z who upset me today make me want to crawl into bed and not do bookings. Because it has nothing to do with you. And then you're being selfish. Because then someone else could have had a bad day, and now you just made their day by offering them a pampering session. Because everyone wants to book with you. Okay, I'm done. That's all I said.
That was really good, because that's really true.
We have to, being a business like this, all women.
Right. I mean, because
We're emotional.
we are emotional, and there are times that you don't even want to do your booking. But if you keep your booking time sacred, and her booking time is always on a Sunday night, and I try to make that my booking time as well. I try to keep that really sacred unless there's a family thing going on and I don't get to it as fast, or I don't get home as early as I would like. But I try to make Sunday and Monday nights my booking times, because if I didn't do that, then there would be just chaos, all over the place. The other time, sometimes I am exhausted. I just have had a really packed full of either parties or stuff at the studio, or I've planned a beauty bingo. Or now I'm planning our star event.
You are? Okay, anyways.
So, I mean, you can get tired. So one of the things that Roya has talked about is, I want to say, and I know I'm not saying the right word, is you jump up and down and you're shaking everything out.
You have to emphasize.
I
You have to emphasize like this.
So watch
Okay?
out.
Even when you don't feel like it.
Come over here so they can see you.
I'm sorry. Okay. You all need to Google emphasizing, not really do what I do, because I don't do it 100%
It's
right.
getting your lymph glands to drain. So I know you're medical, but other people may not understand.
So when can you just tilt it up a little? It's just on my, yeah. Okay, so when you're feeling really tired, like midday, and you don't have time to go for a walk or whatever, the 3 o'clock, right? So instead of getting a coffee, they always say to do 5 minutes of jumping up and down. And this is also, Roya learned it from Tony Robbins. Mm-hmm. So Tony Robbins is all about being in your best state, your peak state, he calls it. So one of the ways you do it is by literally getting your body moving. And it sounds silly, but you gotta have a trampoline or something in your office or in the closet or by your car. And you just literally jump.
Your hands have to
go
up.
But emphasizing is like this. So you want to go like this. So you want to start like this where you're draining. And then you go here because you got to drain them over here. And then you got to be like a monkey. And you got to drain down here. And then you got to do this thing with your stomach that I can't do. So you got to move your breath. Okay? So even if you pretend to look okay, that's why I said Google it. Mary's like, who is this person? That's my director. Okay, so basically, if you do this something, I don't care what you do, for 5 minutes, you will be in your peak state.
Honestly, it does really work.
And you just laugh at yourself. Okay? At the end of the day,
Just make sure you have a good bar on.
Okay.
yeah,
I have a
at
heart
the end of the
attack.
day,
I have a heart attack.
you need to be able to have these objections so you, one, can feel bad for people who are never open-minded, and two, you're excited because you meet the people who are open-minded. Because at the end of the day, that's who we want to be around, right? Happy people. Happy people. Okay.
So I do this, but I do this.
You emphasize it?
I do, I jump. Not all the time, but if I'm like really exhausted, like I should have done it before here, or what? If I'm really tired, I actually do it before I get on that call. And I make myself do it because I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm really tired tonight. Feels
I
like
make myself laugh.
Or laugh.
So Roya has this thing where she literally just is like this. Ready? We're all just gonna start laughing. It's weird at first.
It is. It's not as easy if you got yourself.
Okay. Okay, so just look at like a minute. Just laugh.
And it just
Laughing is the best medicine.
It is. It does.
releases your endorphins.
exactly. It just increases the serotonin level in your brain and it releases all your endorphins. It's an amazing thing. So those are two things to do if you don't want to get to that booking and you just want to go to that couch and say, I just want to brain dead on the TV. Do it.
Yes, Val, you should let us all record you and save it. So when we need to laugh, we can play you and then we can laugh with you.
I have many different laughs though.
Let's do, Olivia, let's go back to you with, I don't have time. And then I'm going to say it to you, or did we do this? Okay. I completely understand that. I am a busy woman as well. So why don't we do it this way, Olivia? Let's set a date with the understanding that if we need to change it, we can, okay? And then why don't you just grab your calendar and we can set the date, which works best for you, the weekends or weekdays?
Weekends?
Weekends, great. So, so morning or afternoon?
Late afternoon would work.
Late afternoon. Is 3 o'clock good for you?
Do you have anything later than that?
I do. I can go 4 or 6.
4 might be good.
Okay.
I can't guarantee I'll be available. Is that a problem if I have to cancel?
No, we're doing a tentative date, and we'll call you like 4 days before, and we'll make sure if it still works or not, and we can just reschedule. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
All right. So in the meantime, just call your friends and let them know what you're doing. And then if the date works for them and the date works for you, then we'll have a little party.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. So it's just so.
Can you pick Sandy next?
Amy.
Right here.
So listen to me. So as soon as the date is set, it ceases really to become tentative. It becomes more of a firm date. You just have to follow through. So, and you always have to give her, when you have your date book in front of you, she's seeing that and she sees some options, but she's going to see your and respect your time because you're going to be having some things going on. Okay, so let's do, who has children besides?
I can,
Okay, why don't you and Maggie do, well, we already did I don't have a sitter, right? We did that one? Okay. Okay, so let's do, I don't have friends. I don't have any friends. Why don't you and Maggie role play that?
Who's who?
Yeah.
What do you
need this client?
Okay. Do you wanna just do that?
Sorry.
I thought I was going to start from the.
Okay, so she's the client and you're the consultant. So you're gonna start with, she's gonna say, I don't have any friends. So
Oh, okay.
you're
I was
okay.
wondering if I started with the hi, it's Maggie, or from the.
If you'd like to.
Or do you want me to be?
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, then I'll think.
Okay.
I don't know which room.
I'll be
From Megan.
It's gonna be difficult for her family.
I can take it.
So, Sue, that's Sue, welcome Sue.
Hey, Sue!
Hi, Sue.
You have my hair?
No, I do.
No, you don't need it right now.
Come close the door.
All right, go ahead, girls.
Do you have one girlfriend? Maybe a mom or a sister?
No, I'm new to the area. My family doesn't live here.
Okay. Well, no, I can't do this.
Okay, we can switch.
I'm really nervous right now.
Okay, all right, so we'll switch.
Yeah, I don't know what to say
Okay.
either, but because when people say this to me, I don't know what to say. So,
All right, so let's go ahead and switch and then we can tweak it.
hi Maggie, this is Tasha from Mary Kay. Blah blah blah. Do you have one girlfriend, or how about a mom or a sister?
I have a sister who lives in LA, so that's not helpful, but my mom maybe.
Okay. All right. Great. Did your mom have any, like a friend or two that she might be able to bring?
She probably got more than I do.
And also, okay, that's good. Then you can make some new friends. Then we could ask your mom if she has any friends that she has over 18. And if they don't have a consultant, they can join. So you can make some new friends. We'll all have some pampering together. It would be wonderful.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. I'm sorry? You said maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. So what I don't know if I should ask what is your question? You say maybe. Is there some problem or question?
Do I want to hang out with my mom and her friends?
Yeah, it'd be great fun. You get to try some wonderful products. You get to have some pampering sessions. You get to, like have some good food, some relaxing.
Okay.
Sounds okay.
So incorporating there is Tasha might say, when she says, "I hang out with my mom," and say, "Oh my gosh, your mom would really love this," but you'll just get the free pampering. Something along that line. But also ask her, does she belong to a church? Or does she have any neighbors that also might want to come in on the pampering? It's free, it's fun. It's a great way she could ask a neighbor, "Listen, going to this pampering, I don't know anybody. Would you, I'm new in the area, would you want to come?" Things like that. What do you want to say, Amy?
Or you could invite her to GNO. Say, "Oh my gosh, you should come to our studio. We have these awesome events where you get free dinner, you get pampering, and there's prizes. And it's a great way to meet new people. There's lots of people that come.
You too to my booking.
We're lots of fun, and we love to meet new people, and it'd be a great way for you to meet people, especially since you're new to the area or whatever." So yes, of course you're gonna come, right?
Yeah.
There, right?
I love my mom. Don't worry.
This is a good one for me, that I would have said. My friends don't buy Mary Kay. Because, that was a good one. That was a good one for me. My friends are pretty snobby about certain things, but they're all using Mary Kay now.
Of course they are. Returning it.
Anybody want to grab it, or do you want me to do it? Who wants to try? I think if you try this, you'll learn so much. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who do you want to pick as your partner, or do you want to do it with me?
Sorry,
Sandy.
I'll be the customer. My friends won't buy
Friends, do you?
You gonna be the customer? Or I am?
I will.
Okay. Well, that's fine, I am looking for sharp women who will give me their honest opinion of Mary Kay products compared to the products that you are currently using. and give me your opinion. I'm sure your friend would love to hear my, what?
Would you give me their opinion?
Oh. I'm sure your friend would love to give me their opinion.
That's what we women love to do, right?
Why don't you grab your calendar and we set a day? Which work best for you? Weekends or weekdays?
My friends are very busy too.
Oh, I'm sure they have a little bit of time here and there. You grab your calendar, we set their date, and then we work around that. If it doesn't happen that day, we could change it for another day.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
You're gonna fight
people around here.
What? Let's give some feedback with Sandy. What could Sandy have said to help convince Gail that this is a good thing for her to try? Amy, what do you think?
Well, it's a different answer, but I was going to say, I always use you as an example. And I say, oh my gosh, my director she tells me all the time, she used to be a skincare snob, and she would use things like, Laura Mercier and Chanel. And I didn't even know they made makeup. There's like, so, but I'm just starting out, and I'd love to just get your opinion. I always throw, whether I'm starting out or not.
Blame the mom.
Well, pretty much, yeah. I do. All the time. And now I also use Lori Hogg, how she was like this famous makeup artist out of New York City. And she was the one that people, like cosmetic companies, would send their like $300 jars, 1 ounce jars of stuff to her to try out. And she went to a Mary Kay thing and tried it. And she went home and she donated $40,000 worth of product. And now all she uses is Mary Kay. So I'd love to get your opinion and see what you think.
I use her too because she was a makeup artist. And when she told me that, I told everyone that, I said, wow, because that's what I'm having difficulty with. I'll tell you have other, Urban Decay and all that, but, she's tried everything. And for her to say, I've thrown everything out, even the airbrushing foundation, and thrown the tools away, over $40,000, boom, you can't go wrong. She's using Mary Kay. So obviously, if a makeup artist that is doing totally well in her business, Google her right now, then you tell me, why does she use Mary Kay? Those kind of things.
Yeah, I would definitely, I don't know who's ringing. I would definitely use Lori Hogg or myself. Or me. I mean, I use myself, but depending upon how difficult the customer is, I will throw in Lori Hogg.
Completely, because you can Google her.
You can Google her, absolutely.
You can't Google you yet. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I like the yes. With my friends, I can do me. I don't do me. I do like with like women of my acquaintance. I'll do Lori Hogg. With other women, I could who I think Lori Hogg's just way above them. I'll do myself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, because I'm not lying, it's a true fact. I was a really bad makeup snob and skincare. I was, right? I mean, it took me even when I loved it, it's still. That's not how I read it. I was a makeup snob? Huh?
I said, that's not how I remember.
As a snob? Yeah, I wasn't a snob.
Yeah, sure.
I know Debbie from high school. That's why I said.
Well, you said you were a snob, a makeup snob. So
Makeup, not a snob.
No,
snob.
right.
A makeup snob. No. I mean, you were very particular on your makeup.
Extremely particular. I
And
never
you told us,
ever.
like, the Chanel
Yes.
eyeshadow was like this big or something. And
Well, that was the Laura Mercier concealer. It came in a pot. It was $22. This was a while back ago now. It was $22
For an ounce.
for like
Quarter of an ounce.
right. So I don't even know, but I just know that when I used to go there with my girls to go get their makeup, just a couple of things, it was always at least $200. It was ridiculous. And as I said, I made the confession at Jump that Mary Kay does not make a purple eyeliner. Well, I particularly love purple on my eyes. I just do. So, and they don't even make navy. They don't. And so I went to Laura and decided I was going to go get a purple liner. I hate
Laura,
it.
she means Laura Mercier, not just Laura from.
Right. I went.
Those of us who don't know that that's who Laura is, you have to clarify.
Okay. So I went, and it not only did I not like it, it's not waterproof. It ran. I hated it. I was like, I can't believe I just spent $27 on this.
Wow.
$27 on an eyeliner that ran.
When you use the eyeshadow.
I could use the eyeshadow, but yes, I could. So I did go and look at, I did try quite a few of them, and they just do not compare to Mary Kay's. They just don't, which there are still times I'm like, I can't really believe I do this Mary Kay.
Even my hairstylist, she's very particular. She goes to Ulta all the time. She's got all the hot ingredients because they're all trending, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Anastasia, is that the name of a really big brand for lip gloss or something? Anastasia, I don't know. But anyway, she said our lip gloss is so much better and lasts longer than Anastasia. So now I use that. I'm like, do you use Anastasia? Oh yeah, you do, right? Let me just tell you. And then I say, well, give it a try.
Yeah, well, you can tell that I am loyal to my Mary Kay, that I'm learning about Anastasia.
Oh, okay, Anastasia is a really big, or something like
There's
that.
a new thing called Lip Sense or.
Lip Sense. Lip
that's
Sense
Lip
is what
Sense.
Lori Hogg talked about, that will
Yes.
actually eventually peel the skin off your lips.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Is that the one, that
Yes.
24-hour one that you have to
Yeah.
put that like primer on?
It's like a stain or something?
It's a stain, and then you put a gloss over it, and eventually it dries your lips so badly that it will peel off your lips. It's so drying. It has to be that drying to stay on your lips.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So anyway, we won't go there. All right, so let's go to, I need to talk to my husband. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but there's two of them here. I put two. I have to talk to my husband. I need to.
Oh,
We-
I'm trying.
Oh, what did I skip?
I don't know where they go.
Oh, I thought I completely covered that. Talking about makeup.
See, I'm so bad. I covered all of them in mine.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, so let's see. Kayla, how about you and I role play this one? What do you want to be?
I'll be the client.
Of course you will.
Okay, no, I'll switch roles.
Okay.
That's fine.
Step up, girl.
Okay. Oh, I don't really wear makeup.
Do you feel that skin is important?
Yeah.
Then that's great, because I have a special class called the microdermabrasion class. We just wash our faces and try the microdermabrasion or the new facial peel, and voila, we're done. No makeup necessary. Why don't you grab your calendar so we can set a date?
Well, wait a minute. What is this microdermabrasion? Like, is it going to take skin off my face, or tell me more
Right.
about it?
Yes.
No, it's actually really good for your skin. It'll even out the look of your skin.
Really? I mean, I don't wear makeup, but I do really take care of my skin. So, if I book this appointment, am I going to have both the microdermabrasion and the facial peel, or what do I do? Do I wash my face first before I come? What do I do?
And we can go through a whole skincare regimen, and I'll show you all the steps, starting with a cleanser and ending with a microdermabrasion.
Oh, okay. I'll try it. What is that?
Let's set a
It's
date.
like an alarm.
That
A
Val's phone.
phone alarm.
Julie's
Check.
phone, maybe.
I'm gonna say the Julie.
Oh, it's one of the customers.
It's a nice.
That's an alarm.
Okay, so maybe I can't do much about that. Okay, so now you're going to say to me,
Let's set a date.
okay, and then you're going to say,
Which works best for you, weekends or weekdays?
I really prefer a weekday.
That's great. Are mornings or nights easier for you?
Really afternoons, is that all right?
Yeah, that works for me. Is there a particular time in the afternoon that?
No, any afternoon works for me.
All right, how about we do Monday at 3?
Perfect.
Right, and you're more than welcome to invite some friends if they are interested as well.
Okay, how many can I invite?
As many as you'd like.
Okay, so she's turning it into a party. So let's continue on so we can coach her how to do the party correctly then. Okay, so I'm going to say now, okay, well, can I invite 6 friends?
That would be great.
Okay, awesome. So I'll just tell them.
Not sure what to say.
Okay, so, okay. All right, now I'll be you. So you say, okay, great, 6 friends, that's awesome. So I'm going to put this in my book at this time, and you give me their names, if you don't mind, and I want to make sure this is really fun for all of you. So I'm going to have a little special little gift for each of you at your placemat. And then, so I just need their name and number so that I can just get a quick overview of their face, what they use, and maybe their skin type, and if they have any issues with their skin that maybe that they would like me to address. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll just give them a heads up that you're going to call them.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. So let's exchange numbers, or if you can get me their guest list by tomorrow, I'll have something a little extra for you too.
Perfect. I'll get right on.
Great! I'm so excited.
Okay. One thing that Julie does too that I've been doing that I like, instead of promising them a gift for the guest list, I tell them when they get me their guest list, I usually say the next day or the day after, the very latest. That's what holds their spot in my book. So that's what reserves their spot.
Yes, and I've done that as well. I sometimes I actually say both because I want to really, really get them. I want them to respect my time. I want to know that this is actually an appointment. So that's a great thing to say, but I also want them to get excited about it too, so that'll get, yes, Sandy?
Excuse me. And if they doesn't show up at the party because you promised them a gift, you could also call them later on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, you didn't show, I still have this gift. Exactly. And then maybe you could get another party from that. Because the best thing to do to work your business is to get your bookings from your bookings. It's the best way, because if you're out there warm chattering, that's time, that's more time. If you're out there warm chattering, that's less time that you're going to have doing any of the paperwork that you need to do, or time with your family, or just free time with you. Or, as we know in our Mary Kay world, we're always enriching our own personal lives with doing the affirmations and reading. And we're all reading this book club, and so maybe that's a time where you could do the book club. Does that make sense? So that we're always making the best use of our time. I mean, the vendor events, bridal fairs, that's great if you really need more leads. But bookings from bookings is the best way. I mean, who was the national that's all she did was booking from bookings. That's all she did. She worked all week and never on a weekend. Never on a weekend. That was her family time. Madsen, what's her name?
Yes, Lisa.
Lisa Madsen.
Yeah.
I think her name. She does that. Okay, so now we're going to go on and I have to talk to my husband and I need to talk. And I broke these out into 2. And when you read them, you're going to know. Okay, so let's go to you.
iPhone charger.
I do.
7. You want?
They all work the same.
With the same?
Okay, Megan, I'm going to be here. You're doing this one, and no, it's not.
That's what I do.
But you can find it.
It's you?
It's me.
It's a guest. It's a guest.
Oh, just kidding. It's a guest. Oh, they don't have a phone. Need that. Or that.
Oh, good.
It's in the purse.
I can't.
Are you bring your jacket in?
Are you cold?
No, your phone's ringing. Your phone's been ringing. Yeah,
This one?
it's actually annoying, so please bring it in. It's distracting me. I'm in these score moments.
Just the phone. Just the code.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
the
just
code.
was it? I'm sorry. Everyone. I'm also a bit of a D.
Don't tell it to you what to do. I'm just figuring it out.
Sassy too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be the customer, you're gonna be the. Okay. We're doing this one.
I just jumped in, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so this is what you're going to say. I have to talk to my husband.
She's the consultant?
He's the consultant. I have to talk to my husband.
About what?
About.
Yeah, just jump in.
Are we talking about a party?
No, I
Or
believe that's
joining,
joining. Okay. Yep, I know. So you're just gonna read that.
So what would you say if you told him that a few girlfriends were stopping by for an hour and you were going to get free products just for relaxing with them?
So this isn't the.
Okay, so there's one,
Alrighty.
okay, so one is a pampering, one is a recruit. So we're gonna do the pampering one, you're doing the pampering one, okay. Okay, so say that to me again, please.
What would he say what would he say if you told him that a few girlfriends were stopping by for an hour and you were going to get free products for relaxing with them?
He would be probably pretty happy if I was getting free product, that's for sure. Knowing Phil, he would
Phil
love
would.
it.
And remind him that if you have to go to a friend's house, you'll be paying full price for your cosmetics and skincare. I said, my husband's going to with these, so just tell him something you really want to do. I was remind mine of the happy life motto. Which one's best for you?
All 8, please.
You're absolutely right about that. It does sound like a lot of fun, and I really think that my husband would love the free products. But I don't know. I just, I still really have to ask him. I'm just giving you a hard time, but because I know you can do it.
It's fun, right?
Doesn't he want you to have a good time?
Yeah. How often do you get out? Exactly. So we don't have to keep going, but that's exactly how she just doesn't, how often do you get out? When you just like this time, Well, just an ad lib. If you could just think about, right? If you could just think about, in a split second, right when you're there, let me think how I would feel about that. My husband wouldn't let me out. I mean,
Tell him he can have a boys' night out.
He can have a boys' night out, right?
And products.
And he can try some products too. As a matter of fact, we're having a guys' night out at the studio, and you can even say that. But you have to remember that there are husbands that do not like their wives out during the week. There are men like that, and there are women who
Abide
by that. It could be a cultural thing or just something that they just want to do. So you have to be respectful in that. That is their decision, but try and cajole her into thinking that this is going to be a good thing.
There's men that don't like the woman out at night.
Yeah,
Well, then tell them you have it at your house and let people come to you.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the other thing. Well, how about I bring, how about we do it at your house and we'll do it nice and your husband can listen in, or whatever. But there's always just a way to work around it and do it. Sarah, how about you do the next one?
All right, sounds good. Am I the consultant or the customer?
You are going to be what do you want to be?
Let's try being the consultant. I'll be brave.
Okay. So, this is the next one on the bottom. Oh, you don't have it in front of you, do you?
I don't have the scripts in front of me, no.
Okay. So let's just ad lib it then, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so you're trying to recruit me?
Recruit? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Debbie, I just wanted to quickly reach out to you. I've newly started my Mary Kay business, and of course, you were one of the first ladies to pop into my mind. I wanted to reach out to you. A big part of my business this month, and one of the big goals I have personally, is building my team and earning a red jacket. Now, you might not know what that means, but basically in the company, moving up means building your team, and that's a big part of moving up in the company. And one of the major accomplishments as a new consultant is going to be earning my red jacket. So I was wondering if you would want to help me and take a few minutes out of your day. It's about 20-minute video to watch and listen to the business opportunity. Is that something you think you could do for me?
That was amazing. Really.
I've been watching YouTube videos like almost probably 10 hours straight, so I'm a cheater. I've been over preparing. It's implication that's my problem.
No, that's really good. That's really good, Sarah. That's really, really, really good. So, but you know, it really is. If it is a true goal, if it is your passion, then when you know, one of the things about my friends say, or even those who I do a party with, they always say to me, "I can tell this is your passion." Because it is. It's enriching women's lives is my passion, and so I can hear that with you. They're going to hear your passion. And when they hear that, they're more likely to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can find out, when you're talking to women, if you can find out their passion, then they're going to likely to also say yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really good.
Thanks.
All right, so we have quite a bit. What time? We have, I'm going to guess 25 minutes before they come back in.
Go.
Basically, I don't have any money.
So that was recruiting team members.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's back and forth. These are just, it's not no set.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's no set.
Oh, okay.
So I think a good one is, I don't know, I'm not the sales type. I think that's a good one. Is there anyone that you guys want to go over quickly? You'll find these on the Facebook pages. Copy these, okay? Our video people.
I think if we're talking about team building,
Yeah.
either I have no money, or I don't have any friends. That's
I don't have any money.
yeah. Both
Okay.
probably the two bigger.
Okay.
Oh, you know what, Debbie? I actually have a funny one that is the case with one of my friends. She, obviously, we live very close to Boston. We're in a city, metropolitan area, but she does not drive. Like, she just refuses to. Something happened when she was younger. She doesn't like the idea of having a car. But she doesn't drive, and I'm trying to explain to her how she can make it work. But then at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, well, you want to be able to bring a certain amount of product and everything with you.
Well,
To have something for that?
yeah, and so in that case, is she on the bus? How does she get to work?
She walks. We're both within 2 miles of work.
Okay, so that's fine because she can walk anywhere and walk chatter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how she can get the parties. As far as doing the parties, what she just go if she doesn't want to drive. There's always the Mary Kay will mail it to them, or she can mail it to them, or she can walk it to them after. But to go into a party walk in with your starter kit and then all your products is too overwhelming. You will never recruit somebody that way. They're going to see the they're gonna think, oh my gosh, I gotta bring home a
Make it look simple. Yeah.
Yeah, so you really want to make it look simple, and then I would say just to go in with her, a little rolling bag, just with the starter kit in it, and then she's just gonna have to either walk the products after or mail them. But it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, can she set up a little studio or an office at her house? And she can do at her house?
Mhm. We're 25 and we have a lot of roommates. I mean, it's not the case that she wouldn't. We just have very affordable housing. I don't know if she has a space. I mean, you totally could, but at the same time, she has 5 roommates.
Do you guys
So
have an
shared
adopted director? Or
I'm
something?
sorry?
Do you guys have an adopted director yet? Or someplace that you guys go for weekly meetings?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's nobody really. How far is Taunton from you? It's pretty far, right?
Not in. Yeah, that's far. That's out to the almost the end of.
She's in.
It's Taunton on Route 8 in Connecticut.
No, it's a Mass.
It's in Mass. I
Yeah.
have to check.
There's a director at Taunton. There's a director in Boston. Where's Diane?
Mentally, she's in Boston, right outside of Boston. I think.
Right. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in Watertown. It's about 20 minutes west of Boston.
Oh, yeah, try by, I used to live out that way.
Yeah, it's like that Newton, Wellesley, Weston area. Waltham and Belmont are right here too. Basically, like the center of all the colleges outside of Boston.
Lives by myself. Yeah.
I used to live in Watertown.
Many moons ago. There is when I looked up the directory and called the company, there wasn't anybody really close to you.
Yeah.
But I know there's a Emerald Division in Taunton, and Diane Menta plays in Boston.
She says she's in Boston.
Diane?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Boston. Diane Menta play? She's a national sales director right in Boston. Right outside. I could find out we could get you to go to her meetings if that's something you might want to think about.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
and that would be a way for your friend who doesn't drive, you guys can carpool or something, but she can invite people to go there and she could do her pampering there. And then she wouldn't have to, she'd want to bring a little bit of stuff with her, but she wouldn't have to walk to people's houses, all the time.
But I don't know about Diane's meetings if she does pampering.
Well, Debbie will figure that out and find a place for you to go so that you can do that.
I will find out for you.
But I would imagine people that live in big cities that don't drive, there's still consultants there, so there's a way to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sarah, we were talking about this, but Sarah had not gotten to that point yet. But apparently she has now. So
she's interested. I haven't got a firm yes or no yet, but
okay, good. Okay. Okay, so if they're already using something else, then I would just say, perfect. I would love for you to give me your opinion of the Mary Kay products compared to the brand that you are currently using. Can you do me a favor? Why don't you bring the products you're currently using so that I can match up the products I have and you can give me the best possible opinion. You really want to see what she's using. You want to bring those products with her. I would be so grateful. We can grab your calendar and set a date. When she has her products, and the reason this is a little trick to this, when she sees her products compared to the Mary Kay and our system compared to her system and our cost, they'll be blown away. So having them bring their products is going to be a great thing to do. And then, in addition to that, while you're pampering, you can also do a trash it party right then and there for them. Get them off that system and onto ours. Trash it party is where you give them a certain amount of money, a discount, for them to actually trash their products and use ours. But they have to trash it.
You take it with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's your bag.
Yeah.
Like the little can.
And it's a great way of getting them on our skincare So we do it, a lot of times we do it, I mean, we haven't had a trash party, but we
How
will.
long's been a month?
I think we
No,
have
that
one.
was Wednesday.
Yeah, that was Wednesday night. But we will.
So what about the one where they say, I don't have $100?
Okay, I don't have any money?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with, all right, so this is really for, okay, I completely understand, but I really am looking for a woman who will give me their honest opinion on the Mary Kay products. Would you be willing to help me reach my goal of pampering 30 faces this month? She says yes. Great. So why don't you invite a friend and come along? Now, if she says, that's just basically just, I don't have any money, I don't know,
Byproduct.
just a byproduct. But if they're there for team member, to be a team member, then you want to say something along this line, you want to try to feel like you've been there, and I'm sure I know I have. I've been there where I haven't had $100. So you want to say, I understand that. I think everybody's kind of been there where they haven't had that $100. But for me, that was something that it really empowered me to think about something that I really wanted to do to make more. I wanted to provide for my family. I wanted my kids to be able to, whatever the situation is that for you. I wanted to provide for my kids dancing school, or I wanted to be able to let my son go to that camp, that sport camp that he really wanted to go. So I changed what my thinking was, and I decided to find a way and make a way to get that $100. And I borrowed that money from my mom. Borrowed that money so that I could start my business and make more. Well, I had long ago paid back my mom. And now I'm a sales director, or now I'm moving up in my business to become a woman who shares this opportunity with many women. And I'm given the opportunity, I feel, so that I can pass it on and have other women not have to worry about that $100. Something along that line. But I really think that when you say it from your heart, that you mean it, it comes across sincere. And because we've all not had that $100, or we've all been the opposite of walked into a Walmart or a Target or wherever, and CVS, we spent $100, and we turned around and like, whoa, what did I just get? I just wanted toilet paper, but they gave me the cart, so I thought I should fill it. Right? I mean, that's why they put those carts. You notice the little carts are down below, really hidden, but the big carts are there. Put my pocketbook in and, make it cozy, and off I go filling it up. All right, so we're running out of time, so give me some more questions.
Oh, I was just going to say.
I don't have any friends. We did that.
For recruiting.
For recruiting. Okay. Oh, really? Did you just move into the area, or?
No, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I never go anywhere.
Oh, well, that's good. No, that's good. What about your children's friends? Have you thought about, I wouldn't say tapped into until she's already a consultant, but have you thought about your children's friends' moms? I bet they would love some pampering. Okay. You're getting frisky here.
I feel so proud right now, Gail.
All right, you homeschool. Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful. Boy, you really must need some pampering. What about your mom's out there? Right? See, the whole point is there's other avenues. I mean, I think that was really good, but I know most homeschool children still have outside activities that they do too. Right. Right, exactly. So
She doesn't get a haircut. Right,
I love boys.
Okay,
Well,
let's
I
keep
think
it,
it's
let's keep
important.
it so, because they can't hear it, they're all talking.
I think it's important just to say to people too, oh my gosh, this would be a great way for you to meet people. And if you're worried about who you're going to sell to, don't worry, we teach you how to do all that.
Right. If you notice in all these that you find, you guys are going to find on the Facebook page, all of them is either I can show you, I can teach you, I can coach you. Because those are the words that people want to hear. They want to feel like you're with them and that you're going to give them an avenue that they just aren't going to be left alone. And that's why you're always going to say to them, your business for yourself, because they are, but they're not by themselves. They have you as your recruiter and then as your director.
I think one more good one that's, I think, kind of current is, oh, I don't want anything with the chemicals in it. I just want all natural.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a really, really good one. And as we have learned, those of you who've gone to Career Conference have learned that natural can mean anything. Natural can mean poison ivy. It does. Natural can mean poison ivy. But one of the more, you could say that, but one of the most important things that you have to remember is that a lot of these natural products are not governed by the USA. They're not approved in the EU, and if they're not approved in the European Union, then they're not safe for you. So they can be as natural as they want to be, but they're not safe. You don't know what they're putting in there to make it safe. They could just be going bad, and bacteria can be growing in these products.
And if you could have any kind of nut products in it.
Exactly.
I usually say too, everything has to have some sort of preservative in it, or you have to keep it in your refrigerator.
And even at that, it only stays in the refrigerator for their shelf life of maybe 1 to 2 weeks. But you're buying a pot of serum for $85 for 2 weeks, and you can't even slather it on fast enough. Okay, so the question is, what about testing on animals? So Mary Kay does not test on animals. We do not test on animals. We have a private laboratory that we test our products in, and done by scientists just for us. We do not test on animals. And that's the point where you want to say, oh, they may say, but what about China? I heard that they do. Well, that they do. It's true. They do. But we almost pulled out of China, but decided to stay in so that hopefully we can change their thinking. We want to change their stinking thinking so that they stop doing that.
And it's not Mary Kay that tests on animals in China, it's the Chinese government
That's correct.
that tests on animals there.
That's
It's
exactly
required
right.
to.
Because I was talking to one of
Yeah.
and they were trying to total that somewhere
It's
that
on PETA's website.
PETA.
That's what I get all the
that
time.
they were tested in animals, and they were tested in here. Even sent me the link.
That they were testing in where?
In
Oh, cats.
yeah.
Okay.
Chinese government requires that. Any product controlled
Yeah, so-
in China.
Yeah, so
they have
Tasha
to
is saying that
do
it's true.
Yeah.
The Chinese government requires that all their products are tested on animals. And that is the only reason why we're there. We are trying to change their mindset.
And they
let's do
have
that.
changed some
We
of
have-
their
we've had-
regulations, right?
They have done some. We've made some progress, but we still have a lot of work to do there. And that is why we are still there. But we do not in America or any other country test on animals, just in China, which is not us anyway. But those are good ones. More, tell me more before the girls go back in. It's 8:30.
There's a girl I work with. She absolutely loves makeup. Her skin is extremely sensitive, so she goes through and she absolutely does not want to try anything else just because.
Okay.
Like, she has reactions to everything.
Okay, so here's the thing. Right here on the arm is where you test. If you're going to break out, you're going to break out within that hour. If you do not break out within that hour, you are not going to break out here. This is like your face. So this is where you want to have them do a little dollop.
I'm lucky.
I get that I get that a lot with people who are mostly snobbish, don't want to do it, but then they see their friend enjoying it and then want to get in the game, but can't renege on it. So they go, okay, and then they end up buying it.
Or sometimes it's people who aren't using the right products, so they're actually reacting to products that they are using, but then they're not using a good quality product.
Again, that natural product could get them into trouble, especially if they're highly sensitive, because there is no regulation on that. Now, having said that, I do have a customer that had to, that cannot use anything. She just can't, I mean, she's just so highly allergic to the world that she can't use anything, but she's an anomaly. There's, you know, most people are not like that. They might have a nut allergy or a soy allergy, and maybe the soy allergy is not super sensitive, so it's just ingested rather than on the skin. So you really have to find out, and product info right on the Mary Kay In Touch, you'll find out, you know, what's in there. So
Very important. Work from the inside. The instant results in the product that they use because it's working from the outside in. But you don't want that. So if they break out in the beginning with our products, I just tell them, just keep on using it the 30 days.
can you hear Sue? Okay.
Should we turn the computer?
No, I mean, I think they should be here.
Okay, as long as they can hear you. You want, okay, as long as they can hear Sue. She has something really good to say here. Go ahead, Sue.
Yeah, so, you know, you might break out in the beginning because it's a new brand, it's a new product, but give it 30 days. And after 30 days, if you don't feel good about it, come back to me. I'm going to give you your money back. That's what I do. If you're not satisfied, fully satisfied, I'm going to give it back to you, and you can go back to what you're doing, and I'm very sorry to inconvenience you. And they're like, really? And I'm like, I swear, I promise. Here's all my information. I give them everything. And they're like, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. I'm like, yeah, go right ahead. I have nothing to hide.
It's good.
Because every once in a while, we'll do not really a reaction, but it's getting all the stuff out of their skin.
Yeah,
Yes.
not like when
Yes.
products getting a rash from that or
They're not
Right.
Or she's using brushes that are dirty, or they're working
Right.
against the skincare products that she's
So
using.
it's an investigation when somebody says that. You really want to find out what exactly are they doing, because it may not be the skincare at all.
You want to also ask them, Lori Hawks told us in the skincare class.
Yeah, go ahead. Here.
When Lori, hi! One little fun thing too, when Lori Hawks did our she's a really great makeup artist. When she did our training, those of you that were there, do you remember that she had said to ask them to bring their makeup brushes? Because even if they're using a skincare, if their makeup brushes are full of just nastiness, and they're not cleaning their makeup brushes and stuff, I don't care what skincare it is, they're going to have a reaction or anything to anyone. So if you forget, I know, if you forget to ask them that, if a customer calls you and is not that satisfied, you could say, oh my goodness, I just learned this, and I would love to ask you, is there any way you could take a picture of the brushes you're using to put on your makeup? Or take a picture of what it looks like for your makeup, because that might be the problem. And then she said, takes a picture and they're really nasty. You might say like, oh my goodness, like what if I were to give you a brush set or something, 20% off with a brush cleaner, and all of a sudden I want you to try this brand new brush set. And if you're still not satisfied, then you'll get all your money back for everything. So that is one thing I would suggest, asking them. Because when Lori Hoggs mentioned that, I was like, that is such a good idea, because we don't always see what they're putting their makeup on with. So if they're using, sponges, like, whatever, they're new. But
Could be dirty
But-
hands. I mean,
yeah, like that's what I mean. So that they could be putting the foundation on with their hands, like you said. So
don't be so quick and easy to say that's fine. So for example, I now make people take pictures and send them to me if they tell me that they have a rash. Because, I mean, if we say no questions asked, risk free, right? So this one girl did have a reaction and stuff, and she didn't want to try anything. I said, that's fine. She sent me a picture. I mean, it was kind of bad. Okay. So I didn't argue. But like, she had sensitive skin, and we didn't know that. She didn't know that. So sometimes I get it, but at least ask them to take a picture too. So you can ask in a very caring way, but this way too, so they're not just using that as an excuse if for some reason.
And I
Okay.
think you can say to people too, just so I know for the future.
Well, yeah.
If they, well, no, I just still want to return it. Oh, that's fine. But can you just, so I know for the future if somebody else has this problem,
Right.
you know, that way it's not on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got something off of Amazon. For $18.
I'm sorry, I'm turning.
Yeah, and it's brushes downward
Can you guys see
to
Sue?
dry, and it's like a little circle dry.
Oh.
And yeah, and it's
so
a
it
mat.
holds it so
Yeah,
you don't get
I can
home.
give it to you. I can print it out. Okay, and so the mat that goes on the bottom of it as well. And you, after you're done drying and all that, you can use that mat for like, you know, every day, like when you put a foundation brush on, the Access foundation after you're done and you want to clean it up. It's a mat that takes off the excess foundation.
Oh, you know what I have? I have the silicone oven mitts. It's just like one of the squares. Yeah, and it's got like a honeycomb pattern in it. And my boyfriend's like, why is this in the sink? Like, because I cleaned all my brushes.
It's easy to clean.
It works so well.
Fully well, right? So I didn't know that, but it came with that mat, that drying rack, and it's perfect. I mean, it's $18. It's an investment for some people. Like you're like drying rack for $18, but it's a prime thing. You know, I bought it and I love it. You know, I washed my brushes with Dawn, and it just all in the circular rack, and then the silicone mat is right on the bottom. And within a day, it dried because we have a heat on. But you know, so it dried off. But I mean, seriously, it's so much easier now because I'm like thinking, I don't have a table all the time that I can just, you know, like what Lori Hogg says, put it on the edge of the table and let it dry down. But this physically holds it the same way downward, the brushes, so, and they get, you know, ruined. It's perfect.
Okay. All right. Does anyone have any questions about objections? Did Debbie go through everything? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to just talk about one more thing before we sign off. So this is our last quarter of STAR. Okay. Did you see the prizes? Like, shut up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember what it is? Okay. Okay. So really quick, let me just do this. Okay, so STAR. So basically this month, April, May, June. So it's strategic. If you earn your bracelet every month, you'll be a star. Okay, that's how I want you guys to break it up. Okay, I want you to earn your bracelet every month, so then you're a Sapphire Star. And the Sapphire Star is this really cute tote bag, a floating Bluetooth speaker. Like, shut up, come on, right? Or a dinnerware set. Okay, so the STAR prizes are really awesome. So just earn your bracelet every month. Earn the last 3 bracelets. Okay, it's if you do $200, $200 to $300 of sales every week. That's how much you think about it. Sales, which is one party. I did $300 in sales and reorders last week because I didn't have time to have a party. So break it up by week. Have a sales goal, and make sure you buy yourself something fun out of a little bit of your profit. Because at the end of the day, isn't that going to motivate you guys to like want to earn that $300 in sales every week? So I want you to think of it as like an exciting thing. Like, okay, you know, like no one is telling you can, like, is stopping you. It's just a matter of you saying, I was telling Kayla, I said, because she works around a lot of people but is very busy with her waitressing schedule, I said, print out everything that you have in your inventory, or print out whatever you want to sell a week, $300 a week. I go and then assign every single person you know to one of those items. Like, how many friends and family do you really know that wear a mascara? Honestly, how many of your cousins and stuff? Like, I have a million cousins that have never had a Mary Kay party. They know I sell Mary Kay. They don't buy Mary Kay for me, okay? But if I reached out to them and was like, I'm finishing up my star for this quarter, would it be okay for you to get rid of all the eye mites out of your eyes and buy an eye makeup remover and mascara for me? If you sold 10 mascaras and eye makeup removers together, if you want to kill bugs, that's $300 in sales. So that's how you think of it. So if it's not always about the parties. So if you're still working on booking the parties, then work on who you know and work on the basic items of what we have. Like I said, mascaras, makeup removers. Like, honestly, satin hands, 6 or 7 satin hands. That's
a new satin lip. I have to say, if I've gotten a lot of orders.
yeah, or the satin lips. So just start asking. Like, honestly, now that I'm talking to you, I'm like, I'm going to reach out to my family. And I'm going to use one of these scripts that just says, I'm wrapping up a sales goal for quarter sales. You love me. You want me to earn a ring to be on stage. Thank you. I know you buy LuLaRoe, so you will now buy for me. I'm just kidding. But I know my cousins do. So I'll say things like that. And when it's people you know, you can be a little sarcastic and funny like that. You know what I mean? Or how many of you at least know 1 or 2 girls you have been wanting to ask to get at least a mascara that you've been a little shy to do? Okay. So that was me, and I finally went up to her the other day at work because she's just a para. She's in my room. She hears me when I'm psycho and yelling at my kids. Not nice, Mary Kay Val, okay? So it was a little awkward for me to, like, switch faces. But I was like, hey, she's like, oh, my God. She's like, I've been wanting to get into better makeup. I know that you do Project Runway. Do you think I would have ever known this if I didn't ask her? And then she bought $50 of makeup from me and is now going to come to an event. And she's like, for her in the hospital. So you guys know what I'm saying? So even if they don't book with you, 3 items, glamour items, is close to $50 in sales. And it's just a matter of you saying, oh my God, I love the eyeliner on your eye. What are you using? No. How much is it? $20. Oh my God, I have one for $12. That's how I got my coworker to buy our under eye corrector. I said, how much is your highlighter? I said 30. I said mine's 16. This is that one. It's literally as simple as that. So ask what they're already using, and ours is most likely cheaper. Even if it's $5 cheaper, $3 cheaper, that's a coffee now for them. So that's how you guys start thinking, oh my gosh, now compliment them. What are you wearing? Oh my gosh, I'm just asking because I know that we have things and we work together. We know our paycheck is important. I would like it to go a long way. What are you using? And when you phrase it like that, they're not going to think you're selling. They're going to say, oh my God, I had no idea. Because everyone assumes Mary Kay is expensive. Everyone assumes it's like 30. It's around like MAC prices and stuff when it's not. Okay, so that's just a little bit of that. All right. We have the best thing ever that Amy's going to send you because I forgot what Debbie said, but I just agreed to it. You want to tell them?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to turn it to Amy.
For the next 3 months.
Hold on. Hey, Amy. That's your boobs. Okay. Hey.
Okay, we don't need to see those. So for the next 3 months, every guest that comes, will be entered in a raffle, to win a gift basket with $100 of product in it.
Every month?
Each month.
Sorry.
So all the guests that come in April will be entered. So at the end of the month, we'll pick a winner, and obviously I have to follow up or whoever the winner is or whatever. So each month we're going to do that. And the consultants are going to get put into a raffle. 1 entry for every guest for the next 3 months. So not each month, but for the total 3 months. And then at the end, we're going to pick a winner. And I don't know if it's been decided what it's going to be.
We were thinking a designer handbag.
Some kind of like
It's gonna be some kind of designer handbag or wallet.
That's good. Maybe
yes. So if you have 10 guests in April and 5 in May and 7 in June, that would be 22, right? Entries into the raffle. Okay.
Are we excited about this?
Yes.
Woo! So this way you now can have a reason to be like that. Oh my gosh, we're now getting every single guest that comes is going to get a $100 free basket to welcome you into spring. Welcome you into summer. Okay? Isn't that exciting? And then you say, when you show up, I also get entered to win a handbag. Boom. You know, girl, you want to help me out. Wink, wink. Like, all right. You gotta be a little funny about it sometimes.
iPad Mini, remember?
Yeah, yeah, that's why we're doing it. So I needed that. Okay, so I worked hard for that. All right,
So maybe we can make some sort of flyer. Or
Yeah.
something to kind of go with.
you work in Deborah's office, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'll make
Okay.
it. We'll make it. Okay, does that sound good? I know you guys are virtual, but that's what we're gonna do. If you ever come to the meeting, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna stop the recording. Do you guys, Shannon, are you still here? Do you guys have any questions?
If
Okay.
they're not local, but they know people that are local, still send them. Somebody will get
Oh,
them.
yes. Amy just said a good point. If you guys don't have a time to come to a meeting, let Debbie or me or if you're listening to this recording, let your director know, and we'll take care of them
Like
here.
if they're truly out of
Yeah.
town and they.
Windsor is like central Connecticut, right?
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes from Hartford. So
How
if they
far
know-
from New Haven?
okay, so if they like what if they're from New Haven? No, that's like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say if you're closer to New Haven, I'd send you like all of my sorority sisters.
Well, Julie. So Julie,
I can hook you guys up.
I live in East Haven, so I go
Oh.
up every week.
Okay.
Like carpool.
so she'll box you
Yeah, box.
or message you on Facebook. Okay. Yay! All right, you guys good? We're gonna sign off the recording. So we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Good luck getting those objections overcome. Yay!
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Bye.